Hello YouTube! Welcome to Elden Ring Boss Arena, where I will be fighting just the Remembrance bosses. And, well, all of them, of course, including the DLC. And so the first boss will be Godrick the Grafted. And I'm also going to be replaying the same fight multiple times with various different builds. Just in preparation for my tier list. And so the recommended level for Godrick is approximately rune level 30. So I'm level 29. So as far as talismans go, so I do believe you can obtain these two prior to fighting Godrick fairly easily, and at that point you also have 2 talisman slots. So that's what I'm going to use. And the first build is going to be basically kind of a mix of strength and dexterity. As for the upgrades, I upgraded each weapon that I have right now here to +5, which, well, if you're playing the regular game without the mod, you are able to get, I believe, at least 2 weapons to +5, or one weapon to +6, and then another weapon to +4. But yeah, so I'm going to be using +5, but just on different weapons because I'm not really sure yet how I would like to approach him. Godrick doesn't have any resistances to any physical damage, and the only one of significance is that he has a 40% holy damage reduction. So yeah, and over here, so as far as armor goes, now there is also going to be a mix of some DLC weapons, and this is simply because I haven't really played around with them quite enough, but they are not going to be particularly overpowered, or in fact they will not be overpowered at all. And yeah. As for the armor, so right now I'm wearing the Black Knife armor, and no, you cannot get it before Godrick. However, this is not a particularly strong armor in terms of defenses, so I believe it's fine. Fire Knight gauntlets are obtained in the DLC, but once again, there's nothing particularly remarkable about them in terms of defenses. And the Godric Knight Greaves are a random loot drop that you can get, and you can often get it before getting to Godric. Although, of course, this depends on your chance. So, I've recreated Millennium to the best of my ability, and well, in fact, I wasn't the one who created it. It was from a YouTube video that I found. And yeah, right, so let me just set the mix of wondrous physic. So I have, of course, I have all of the crystal tiers, but prior to Godric, you can only have, I believe, so well, yes, you can have the one that restores half of total HP, and also. Now here's where my memory fails me a little bit. I do believe you can take, you can have the Opaline Bubble tier, but you definitely can get the Strength Knot Crystal tier as well as the Faith Knot Crystal tier. And yeah, so because I'm basically going to be playing kind of a dexterity build. That's going to be that. As for the spells, I'm not even actually going to use them, and actually I'm also going to level up 2 more times. Put in 1 point into intelligence and 1 point in faith, and this is in order to be able to wield the throwable weapons from the DLC. Again, I didn't play much with them, so that would be interesting. However, what I have equipped right now is Uchigatana, which is the starting item, starting weapon for the samurai class. Um, and you can also get it from a cave way before even getting to the Stormveil Castle. Grossmacer is a rare drop, uh, but you know, it is what it is. And in fact, I'm not even going to use Grossmacer. I'll just use an S-Stock. Well, no, actually, right, so yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, I will also be using Reduvia, which is so level 34. Yep, that's perfect. This is basically a weapon that you can obtain very early in the game, like if you wanted to within the first 15 minutes. And then I will also be using the composite bow, which you can buy from one of the merchants that is also in Limgrave, next to a cave around this area. So overall, it's nothing out of the ordinary. The only thing out of the ordinary is that I would like to try out Dane's footwork. This is an item from the DLC. And yeah, well, for the arrows, you can absolutely have bone arrows, and also you can get poison arrows. So that's what I'm going to be using. And as for the helmet, well, if I use a helmet, then I will be overloaded. So, well, actually, I guess I can use the high page hood. So, yeah, the defensive stats are nothing special to write home about, really. And the amount of flasks I have is also something that you can get before Godric. So just basically 7 flasks. And upgrade it to +5, which is very easily achievable before Godric. And I believe that's all there is to say, really. Oh yeah, right. Well, so you can get fire pots and holy water pots, and like I said, Godric is resistant to the holy damage, so I'm just going to take fire pots, and I have some spirit ashes. I might use them later, I might not. And yeah, that will be all. So let's begin and face Godric. Graft it. Yep. And in fact, there was something else that you can use, but in fact I will even remove this because this is an item from the DLC that would probably make... Well, I will throw one just to see how much damage it can do, and that will be all. So actually I did forget the greases, but that's going to have to be fine. So this is a very realistic setup. You can have, well, except for the armor and contains footwork, of course, in the prior to facing Godric. So this is going to be the dexterity attempt. So here we go.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Lowly tarnished. Playing as a lord. I command thee, kneel!
Yeah, no, it won't happen.
I am the lord of all that is golden.
And you're also not. Oh. Oh, that's right. Okay, he's poisoned. Oh. Yep. Yeah.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Bear witness. Anyway. Yeah.
Of all that is golden. And one day we'll return together to our home.
Well, that wasn't very difficult.
Gold.
So now I will respec within the same level into a strength build. So the health will remain the same, this will remain the same. However, here I will have more strength and... Well, actually, let me just see what kind of weapons I'm going to be using for this one. I forgot to get the claymore, however I will be using Zweihander and well, I'm going to be using the dry leaf arts. And that will be all. And there will be no bow for the strength build. Now the only difference is that I will apply a different Ash of War. Although I do believe you can get Determination and it will just be standard. And yeah, so for this kind of setup, and I mean I will also change the armor. So for example, something like this, and then, well, Godrick's Knight armor, for example, and Godrick Knight's Gauntlet. So again, like, these two are easily farmable before Godrick. This is a starting equipment for the champion class, and as for the helmet, I guess it will be a skeletal mask, so it will be looking like this. Yeah. So, with that being said, so I need only 19 strength. Interesting. Oh, I suppose I can also use the Smith Script dagger, although it's not going to be very effective. Or the Smith Script axe. Yeah, that would be good. So yeah, there isn't even a lot of like requirements for this. Now I will need to get more endurance in order to be able to wield it, and then 19 strength and something like 13 dexterity, and oh, okay, I'm already I think like this, well, I will be heavy, so I guess there will not be a Smith Script axe. Actually, there will not be a shield. Like, why? No, but I still cannot use this. Well, that's okay. I will just use the club. I'll just upgrade it. Yeah. And the somber weapons, they're only upgraded to +2 because that's kind of the limitation that is usually placed upon the player prior to Godric, like assuming you're playing the game kind of for the first time and you don't venture off exploring very much. So yeah, that will be all. And right, I should get, wait, there is no, that's completely fine. So where is Mr. Gideon of near? Yes. So let's go again. I even forgot to use the flame fortification, but that wasn't even needed. And by the way, all of these spells are acquirable um, very, very early in the game as well. And I cannot even use Bestial Constitution. The only difference, I guess, is that I will get the Axe Talisman, which you can also get very early in the game. And that will be all. So I don't even need the... yeah. So the other thing that I completely forgot to use are all of these pots. So I'll try to use them this time. Oh, what? Oh, I missed. Yeah. What now? Oh, it's one of those. Then I will use this pot. Wow, it deals a lot of damage.
I am the Lord of all that is golden.
You are not.
One day, we'll return together to our
Well,
home, bathed in rays of gold.
yeah. Strength build is even easier. Or maybe it's just a matter of practice at this point. And so lastly, the last build I'm going to use is going to be basically a caster build. So a mix of basically sorceries and incantations. And So what kind of weapon? Yeah, I could use an S-stock, for example. Or maybe even and hook claws. And then the astrologer stuff. Like so. Okay. And at this point in the game, you cannot even get anything in particular that strengthens the spells. However, try to remember what else you can technically get in the early game. Right, so for a caster, I would need to reallocate it kind of like this, and the spells are going to be I can do magic glint blade, rock sling, and I can do dragon claw, and one more would be just catch flame. Yeah, so just 13, 18. Okay, perfect. So, okay, Renalla. Time for rebirth. Something like this. And oops. Oh, I needed okay. I need 2 more dexterity. So I think this should be quite right. No, it wasn't right at all. Oh wow, okay. Okay, well, time for another respec. So 11 strength and 14 dexterity. Now the spells that I'm using, that I chose to use, 14, 18, 17, 13. Okay, so yeah, I didn't even need 19 intelligence. 18, 17, 13. Yeah, okay. So I have 10 levels left. Kind of like this, I guess. And wow, I can still medium roll, but that wouldn't be very mage-like. So yeah, just astrologer's robes, which is the starting armor for the sorcerer class. And well, I don't even need that much of anything else, but for the sake of switching it up, okay, let me find something that is kind of more suitable for a caster. As far as armor goes, well, yeah, I could get errant sorcerers, or I can just go with astrologer stuff. Battle mage. This is not something you can get. Theoretically, but I can also use well, since I'm using a mix of incantations and sorceries, I can also get Confessor Boots. And trying to remember what I don't really play as a caster very much, so I don't even recall what you could get here. Cannot get any of these. I already have it actually, and it will be helpful. Navy Hood gives you a little bit more mana, like a fraction basically. It gives you a +1 to mind, which is what gives you more mana. And so Confessor Boots. And as for the gloves, oh wait a second, maybe I can dress up like a clown. Oh, and it's not even visible. Wait, I don't have eccentric. Well, either way, you're not supposed to have this armor, these armor pieces at this point in the game, so I will just go back to Godrick's Night Gauntlets, and for the sake of variety, well, I was already wearing Confessor Boots, yes, so that's what it will look like. So, yeah, nothing special in particular. Oh yes, the other, and I still haven't used the Flask of Wondrous Physique once. However, it will be useful to restore a bit of mana. And so, yes, because I'm playing a mage. But you cannot infuse it. Wait a second. Oh, but by default it would be magic anyway, so that's fine. And I mean, I guess I'll take Impaling Thrust, but this one will just be standard. And I was always of the impression, okay, well, let me get the Ash of War for the staff. There it is. I don't even know whether I will be using it or not, but you know, doesn't hurt to have it. So yeah, that's all. And now let's fight Godrick for the third time. Last time. And knowing myself, I will probably still resort to just using melee because I'm really not used to playing as a caster. So yeah. Wait, but oh, I can equip meteoric stuff. Oh, wait, that's the run. Okay. Oh, oh. Oh, that hit me. Wait, what? Why am I? Oh. There you go.
Of all that is golden.
No, you are not.
Return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
So that was Godric. And next will be Renalla, Queen of the Full Moon. And so for her the recommended level is 40. So I'll just... well, 40 to 50 it looks like. So Renalla is particularly resistant against magic. But so I'm actually going to start with the sorcerer class. And at this point, at that point in the game, you can get Gravity Well, and oh, I can get Rancor Call. What kind of damage does it do? Because if it does, well, okay, so I'll get it, but ideally I would be using basically Pyromancies. And by the time you get to Renala, you are able to upgrade the weapons to +9 at the very least. And you can also get Top's Barrier. I've never even used it before, so but I will try. And you definitely can get Flame Grant Me Strength if you go out of the way, but so let's say I do that, and yes, you would also have the Black Flame Blade next. Magic Fortification, of course, because she deals magic damage. And in fact, yes, I can also get Discus of Light. Yes, and at that point you can also get Lightning Spear. You can also... well, I already have Beast Claw, okay. And you can get the Flame of Frenzy. I actually, well, you could get the Flame of Frenzy even before Godric. I just forgot about it. And yeah, you can even get Rotten Breath. And I'll just get the Horn Bolt and Lightning Strike. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to be using yet, but I'll just be buying the spells for now. Next, attack incantations. No, you wouldn't. Well, in theory you could get best threads, but that would require you to, well, to go to Kalit, and basically, in theory, a new player wouldn't be able to go and beat Commander O'Neill and then go to Renalla, but I'm not sure about the theory on this. And oh, another fun part is that after beating Godrick, now it's possible to use Godrick's rune, so that gives a boost of +5 to all of the stats, which is pretty good. Additionally, after beating Godrick, you would be able to acquire the Arsenal Talisman. And what else? Well, I already have this. Oh, that's right. So yes, you can get, well, Graven School Talisman and Radagon Icon, and even the Carrion Filigree Crest. And Winged Sword Insignia, which I will use in a different build afterwards. So no, not dexterity, there would be faith, not intelligence. And what else? Well, in fact, funnily enough, you can choose to go to Farum Azula briefly to pick up the Pearl Drake Talisman +2. So that's what I'm going to get as well. And also, as far as the weapons go, at this point, it is possible to get... Yes, it's possible to get the Black Knife. Wait, what is going on? Why is it +12? I guess the game understands that the maximum you can get. Okay. Yeah, you can also get the Carian Knight Sword. Well, you can get a lot of weapons really at that point. You can even get in theory you could get a sort of Knight in Flame. I don't know if I would have enough stats for it. Yeah, I would. Okay. That makes it much easier. The game really opens up at that point, and you can get a lot of different other weapons. For instance, well, I didn't even buy Great Epee yet, and that's okay. And well, you can also... So, okay, let's see. if you do go to Caelid, then you can pick up both Meteoric Ore and the Moon Veil. And I forgot about the Twin Blades that you could have picked up before even fighting Godrick. You can definitely get the Ice Wind Hatch. So yeah, and like I can use Axe of Godric for the strength build later on. What else is there? You definitely can well, the Claimant's Harpoon is a bit out of the way. However, if you do begin Rani's quest line before fighting Renalla, you may go down to not Nokron, but well, the end area underneath the ground, which also means that there's a lot of choices, and I completely forgot, for example, about the Brick Hammer, which you can pick up in the Stormvale Castle, but so I'll get it now. I don't know if I'll use it. What else? Here, I mean, some of these depend on your luck with farming. So I will not be getting these. And also, for example, at this point, you would have also beaten the Tree Sentinel. And, you know, theoretically, you can also beat Loretta, but no, you get, yeah, my mistake. You get it at the Halleck Tree. Oh, and of course, you can get a scythe and a grave scythe, and also winged scythe. I completely forgot about it. And we can pretend that the soul, I mean, Remembrance of Godric was duplicated. Then you would be able to get the Carian Knight's shield. Right. And so I'm just kind of like preparing for all three builds at the same time. And you will be able to get the Academy Glintstone stuff. And yes, the Carrion Glintstone, Carrion Glintblade stuff. If you go to Caelid, you would be able to get the stuff of loss. And actually you are able to get the Godslayer seal as well. And for the you can get the Jellyfish shield. Absolutely. So yeah, already been through this. Shields. I already went through all of these, but okay, that makes no sense. Of course, if you're playing base game, you wouldn't be able to upgrade all of them to this level. Not even close. Well, I mean, what I mean by that is not all weapons. But this is kind of like a hypothetical scenario. I believe you can get Spelldrake +1. It all depends on how you decide to go about exploration, and therefore that will determine also what you will or will not have. And of course, it's possible to pick up some new armor. So for example, you can get the Black Wolf mask. This is going to be for a different build. Oh, and of course, throughout this whole time you will probably be able to farm the Banished Knight set to various extent. Oh yes, and you can pick up the Burger King, Twin Sage. Wait, not that Burger King, this Burger King. And I don't remember about the imp heads. And I'll work with the assumption that I'm not, yeah, I guess you could say that you would have already beaten Mimic Tier. And at that point there is a chance that you could also have the Albinoric Mask. Not that I believe I will be using it. And also at the Stormveil Castle you get the Crimson Hood, about which I completely forgot. And then of course, as you explore the Urnia, you will stumble across Cuckoo Knights. So I will get their set. What else? I mean, I'll get some of the starting armors as well, like the champion stuff. And I'll get the Confessor as well while I'm at it. Oh yes, and you do get Carrion Knight armor as well. Which really simplifies a lot about the upcoming boss fight. I mean, of course, you might be able to farm these. So yeah, Cuckoo's Surcoat. I'll get the Land of Reeds armor, that's the starting armor for the Samurai class. So Carrion Knight armor. You, yes, and Cocoon Knight armor. In theory, you can also buy the Knight armor. Like, if that's the choice you make, because that's something you can buy very early on in the game. Actually, in the same exact place that I am right now. Round Table Hold. Now, I truly don't remember at which point. It's possible for it to drop, I do believe. Omen Killer, yeah, I have no recollection of where you actually get it. Most likely Raya Lucaria. Yeah, I'll just buy Knight Gauntlets, but then there's the Carrion Knights and Cuckoo Knights. But I've been here, yeah. Okay, one moment. Alright, so what else could you pick up around this time? Well, yes, of course, Raya Lucaria, Greaves. Oh, and Exile Greaves. Oh, in fact, yes, the kid in trousers, it's, well, it's possible to have farmed them by now as well. Um, Sorry, not farm them. They're just starting equipping some samurai. Um, I'm interested in getting oh no, it's fine. So yeah, and DLC weapons. So these are immediately upgraded to the maximum level. Now what else? I suppose I can do Rilana's Twin Blades and Milady. Yeah, that will be all for now. And, well, spells. So yes, Glintstone Nail for sure. Not that you can get it, but I'm just kind of allowing myself to play around with the DLC spells as well. In the meantime, now, yes, weapons. Yeah, I'll get the Claws of Night for the dexterity and the Obsidian Lamina for strength. Now it is too early for DLC weapons, but I'll pick up the Ashes of War. Talismans? No, not yet. And so here, sorceries. Right. I do believe that Great Glintstone Shard should be available, and yeah, I already went through them. Okay, good. So level 40 to 50. See what, how far I can get. Oh no. Um, okay, well, I will just do 53. And at this point, there should be 5. So, well, actually, I will keep the rocks thing. I do kind of have an impression that Rancor Call is not going to be useful. Then Discus of Light. Rotten Breath and well, honestly, I'm not even sure how am I going to use Rotten Breath in against Renalla. No, I don't need this actually. So I'll take the Lightning Spear, Blackfire Fireball. Yeah, it's well, it's kind of a shame if it's just pure incantations. Now, so oh, okay, perfect. Now plus 12 would mean plus 4 for, and I will also upgrade these to plus 12 since the game seemingly decided that plus 12 is what it should be. Although I feel a little bit doubtful. So I will just pause. Okay, so I upgraded and I realized that I also didn't pick up weapons for strength build, but also some, for example, Ashes of War for Milady. Oh, and I should definitely pick up overhead stance. Okay. So that will be all here. And so yeah. Wait, no, not. Oh no. It. Why is it? Oh, I see. Yeah, I accidentally. Okay, well, never mind. That will be all. That I'll have to deal with what I have for yeah, because I accidentally upgraded a couple of weapons to the maximum level. Specifically the well, the rarer, not rare, like somber weapons. So in fact, hmm, wait, so I can use I can use the Sword of Night of Flame and maybe even Relana's. Yep. And as for the staff, wow, Meteorite staff is still best. But Dragon Communion, when upgraded, is better than the Godslayer seal. That's interesting. And so right. So here I can dress up as Carrion Knight, or alternatively as the Cocoon Knight. I'm not going to put on Lana's armor, not yet. So Cuckoo. Rings of Spectral Light. Okay, well, I guess no. Okay, well, it does feel very strange uh, to go about things like this because, well, it's really self-explanatory because, like, for example, if you were playing a regular game, you would not have to worry about any of this at all. So, time to level up. No, wait, I already leveled. Time to go kill Renalla. Okay. Yeah, it's very interesting how in this mod you cannot even go back whatsoever. It's probably for the best. Now, Yeah, we'll try one of these, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what is up with my low HP. Time to die, I guess.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Okay. Oh. Oh, wait, more? Why? So... Oh. Okay. Why does this feel so much harder? And where is... Oh. Okay, where's the next? No, you don't get to cast it. Why can I not find... There you are. And last one. Oh. No. No, they're not coming. Alright.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever.
Upon my name as Rani the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Renalla of the full moon.
Yes.
and the majesty of the night she conjureth.
Yes, the illusion. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, 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 oh. No. Wow. Okay. Sure. Very well. No problems. In that case. I'm almost wondering now. Because I didn't get to rot her. She shouldn't be immune. But, well, anyways, it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, that gives me nothing. Maybe like this would be good. And you know what? Actually, since this is kind of a gank fight, and especially as a mage, it's wait, what? Okay. Since especially like that is basically a kind of a gank fight. And speaking of spirit summons, no, I will get different ones. Spirit hashes. Well, I also want to remain like fair in the sense that I don't want to get something that I would otherwise not be able to get. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's interesting. Because, for example, yeah, it's just gonna be this one. Nefelilu. And so to what level? I think, yeah, I think it would be 5 and time to put on heavier armor. Yes, kind of like this. Now it's almost like I'm literally one of her knights coming to kill her. Interesting. And so the spells that I had, this wasn't very useful, and I naturally forgot to cast spells because, as I mentioned before, I am not really used to, um, well, oh, I know. No, this is not useful. This, however, and just let's see. No, not support incantations. Yes, Dragon Maw. And the reason why is because you can get to Dragon Communion and buy these two spells alongside Dragonfire, basically even before getting to Godrick. It just requires you to kill 2 dragons, and interestingly enough, even if you don't go to Caelid, well, there is a Gil, and then there is the Glintstone dragon that you can kill prior to Renalla. So this all should make sense. And so this is not what I'm... Oh, Golden Wow. Yes. Now, when do I get actual barrier of gold in the game? That's what I don't recall. But that's not what I'm looking for. Yes, this is what I was looking for. Anything else? Yeah, well, technically this is something that you can find in Liurnia. Well, it's not technically. Most players usually do come across it before Renalla. In either case. And I forgot that... Well, she's resistant to magic. That's kind of the biggest challenge with this boss fight. Which is why this will be perfect. What else? Daggers. And of course, I will go back to this. So it's almost kind of funny because now, well, for Renalla specifically, it's very difficult to be a mage or even a caster of any kind. Simply because of that's what she is. However, two more. Wait, I didn't buy Golden Wow. Why? I'll need to get the Ashes of War later. Anything else? Well, I may as well get some DLC spells. Well, that would be a massive cheese. Would be or will be. What about Spirit Ashes here? Well, no, I mean I'm really not in the DLC, and I probably shouldn't be taking stuff from the DLC, especially this early. I just ended up in a strange situation where I have very low HP for this fight. Wait, oh, or really low defenses? Or I just haven't played the game in a while, and that's why it feels this way. Interesting. Okay, round 2. So I didn't equip Golden. Wow. Wait a second. Okay, my apologies. I also need to change flasks. I don't need this many mana flasks. And also I believe at this point I would have 2 more. And oh, and 1 more of these. And in the mix of, and I kept forgetting it. However, I truly do not quite remember which tiers you get and where. No, you can. This is from DLC. Oh, sure. Since I'm going to be summoning spirit, may as well. But only for this fight and only for this build, because yeah, I have a very unusually low amount of HP. Is the I don't remember whether this is from DLC or not, so it's whatever. Okay. And now round 2. So yeah. Why do I have to kill 4 of them? Oh no, I missed. Okay. No, not time to be born anew. What? I've never seen this fight be so strange. Strangely difficult. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's what she gets.
Weave thy might into being.
Alright. Time to respec into strength. Oh. Okay. I need to double check what weapon I'm going to be using. Well, I have a pretty good idea. I don't know if I already have this, but just in case I do not. Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, and I can buy. Oh, that's right. Right. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. So, Godrick's axe, 3422. Wow. That. Okay. I do have the strength. So rebirth. I need 22. I need health, and I need strength, and I need endurance, and more health, more endurance, more strength. This should be enough. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be using these, and completely fine because I can two-hand it. What else? So I'm not going to be using this nor this. And a medium load, perfect. Of course I don't have enough faith now. Unless I do this, and then I have enough faith to use both of Godrick's weapons. And I will try to not forget to use the shield. I got way too used to playing games like Black Myth Wukong, Dark Souls 3, um, etc. Okay. Now, what heavy armor do you get by this point in the game? Um, Armor. No, you don't get this. And oh, I completely forgot about Blythe's helmet. So that's one piece. It is possible to have farmed this by now, however it doesn't even offer very good magic defense. And none of these are actually available. Very well. What about here? No, no, no. Well, I think I'm overly worried about this now. I'm on strength build. This is going to hopefully be completely different. So yeah, no more. Well, my magic resistance is not very high, but my health is much higher now. So it'll be fine. And in fact, I can still... Wait, I can still use this? Sure. But besides that, Flame grant me strength. Yeah, well, I don't know how good this will be. I've never played with this setup. And I'm not going to be summoning Nefelilu again, so I'm going to switch out from this. And I'll equip this. And instead of raising maximum HP, yeah, this should do fine. So how many flasks do I have in total? 9? No, that's wrong. It should be... Maybe it's not wrong. But I do need to swap them. Like this. And that's all. Although... Wait, so... Okay, it's plus 25. Sadly, this is a dexterity weapon. Oh! Of course I cannot wield it, but that's the thing. Axe of Godrick. Nah. It will be Great Katana. Unless... Yeah, it's going to be this. And... Oh yeah, you see, this is one of the weapons that I upgraded to the maximum level, sadly. Wait. Yeah, no, but I don't even know about... Or should I stick to the theme of like strength weapons, so to speak? There is one more thing that, well, by this point in the game, you should be able to craft based on the materials, but because I do not have materials, I'm just going to buy the consumables. And I mean, yeah, first of all, there's this, but most importantly, and I am also able to buy boiled crab by now. So yeah, that will be all. No, but yeah, it's just going... Yeah, just Y-Hunter is going to be quite fine. That is because I will equip an Ash of War. Lion's Claw. Yeah. I I do need a fast weapon, however, and so this will have to do, and I just need to upgrade it a little bit more to +5. No wait, what am I doing? Okay, let's go back to Renalla. All right. So let's go. Wait, what? Ah. Yeah. I forgot to. Doesn't matter. Uh-oh. Ooh. Alright, there's the gank fight. And it's fine because... No, it's not fine. Ooh. There you go. Now dexterity build. Yeah, playing as a caster makes me kind of fall asleep halfway. So, no, well, first, yeah, because I cannot even. It's okay. I can use Knight and the Chigatane and Great Katana and even Milady. Plenty of options. Well, so for these, so this is just 17. Oh, and I can also use Bloodhound's Fang. So 18, 17. I'm not going to be using that. 20. That's it. Well, in that case, well, let's see how much. So let's just do both to 20 and then yeah, this is good. So for the upgrades, oh, I needed 25 dexterity. And I don't have it because really, what, you know, it is what it is. I'm leveling up once. Alright. Oh, yes. I forgot about these two. But they are from the DLC, so... And so is this one, but... I don't exactly have much of a choice. Because I upgraded. Once you upgrade a weapon to a certain level, like at the shop as you saw, I can only buy oh, the equivalent upgrade. So that's what this is about, which means that I will be using DLC weapons, but it's fine. They are rather fun. Okay, well, first of all, claws, and then obsidian lamina. Right. Oh. And I get the actual war for the bow. Wait, what am I doing? I don't... Unfortunately, I don't recall at which point you're able to get the barrage. But... it is what it is. Oh. Yeah, well, you get it at the academy. I don't even necessarily... Did I forget a talisman that you can unlock? Or rather, I guess pick up by this point in the game? By Renalla? No, I did not. But I did forget to equip one. So I do not need strength. I simply need this one. And faith? Oh no, this time it can be magic or... Twin Blade Talisman. I've not really played with it very much. So, time to find out what's it like. And okay, yeah, I will change the armor because just for variety purposes. The funny thing is that I really don't remember what I usually would even wear, so I'm just gonna put Black Knight's stuff. And I'm really not a big fan of this helmet, so that even works out. I thought I did buy... it's fine. It's going to be looking like this. Have 50... Oh. Yeah, well, now I'm obviously throwing the rules out that I set out for myself. Unless... Oh, right. Yeah, let me just buy... Okay, one sec. Alright. Let's get to it. Right? Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. Ah, yes. And I don't even... Yeah, the sad part is that I actually don't remember like how many memory stones you can have by this point at the maximum. But again, it also depends on whether you go explore Kaelid and how far and how much. Because there is a couple in Kaelid. So yeah, that's what it is. And I can still equip the bow. That's perfect. And last but not least, yeah, let's go. One last time. Queen of the full moon. So anyway, all right. Yeah, sleep. Exactly. I'm glad we're in agreement on this. Oh, I didn't have enough. Yeah. Where is this singer? Oh, there it is. I cannot believe it. She just does not stop casting. Or wait, what? Where did she go? Yeah, she went to the grave.
Breathe thy night into being.
Well, that will be all for the first part of Elden Ring Boss Arena. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.